Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to the Iowa channel. As to Abhi, oneness in astrology and spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. Today we're going to talk about relationships and vibration. Now, a lot of you are going to love this, and at the same time, dislike. You might dislike it, and the reason why I say dislike because you'll finally understand how vibration works in relationships or potential relationships. And you'll think to yourself, hey, wait a minute, if I only knew this more quicker or more earlier. So it's quite normal to feel that way. If you do, it's okay. I've had this many times when I've discussed this on my live on the TikTok channel, and also when I've done readings. I've explained this to clients of mine, and they were in shock or in awe. It's quite normal. So let me first clear out the misconceptions about how the universe works. Firstly, the universe doesn't care about what you want. The universe doesn't understand that language. The universe understands the language of what you are, so shall you get. On my next podcast, I'm going to do the 12 laws of karma, and this will tie in very, very perfect to the session. Now, relationships and vibration. I've had somebody ask me, Abhi, why is it that I have to go through all these relationships? Why can't I just get the one that I want? Firstly, what you want, or what most of you want, is somebody that's of peace, somebody that is consistent, somebody that is honest, somebody that is dedicated, somebody that is resilient, somebody is that is loyal, somebody that is devoted to higher power. All of these qualities are very high vibrational. Now, you want these qualities, but that's not who you are. Remember, who you are is what you attract. Even if you do get such a piece of life, how will you know how to look after such a piece of life? Because this is not within your experience. This is not who you are. How can you look after that which you don't understand? How can you look after a plant that you don't know how to take care of? What is temperature it thrives in? What temperatures it doesn't thrive in? Therefore, you need to go through all the different relationships that you do go through, and hopefully you evolve from them. You rise in frequency, and based on your frequency, you attract the high vibration. This is called karmic evolutionary process. And let me tell you this much. Most human beings, they do not heal from their past. They just move on. Hence, they are never rising in frequency. They are just in the same vibration, or in fact more lower, because they're carrying the trauma. Yet they will expect somebody to walk into their life that possesses very high vibrational qualities to come and grab them off their feet and go. It doesn't work that way. Therefore, it's very important. If you listen to my other podcasts, I always talk about vibration. The universe gives you what you are. How will you look after that which you do not know what it is? If you've never been it, if you don't know what it's about, how can you look after a plant if you do not know what it's about? Google will never help you because a piece of life is very different from a plant. A piece of life or life itself is very different from a plant. How can you look after? How can you value such a piece of life if you don't understand its qualities? You want it, but you don't understand it because it's not how you live. It's not your state of consciousness. It's not what you're conscious to, but you want it. You see, so do remember relationships and vibration. Relationships are happening because of the vibration that you are emitting. Relationships are breaking because of the vibration that the people are emitting towards each other. Love is a very high vibration. It is not an act, it is a state of consciousness, it's an experience. That which you want, you have never been in. How can you want that you've never tasted? Love, most human beings haven't understood what love is. Most human beings are experiencing something called material entanglement, attachment, suffering karmic memory. Most human beings are suffering attachment and karmic memory. For love is of a high state of consciousness which does not involve any kind of physicality because it's above the matter, it's in spirit. Yeah, so I hope this clears out a lot of misconceptions in relationships. And there are different ways you can rise in frequency, and I've explained that in my previous podcast. So thank you very much for listening. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Shri Ram. Goodbye.